Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to show you how to make this super cute boho baby bib. Here are the materials that you are going to need for this project. Okay, so let's get started. So we are going to start by making our magic circle. And we are going to chain 2. And after we chain 2, we are going to make 11 half double crochets into our magic circle. It's important to remember that our chain 2 is not going to count as a stitch, so we are just going to ignore it. So go ahead and finish making your 11 half double crochets, and I will see you back and show you how to close our circle. Okay, once you have 11 half double crochets, you're just going to pull on that strand of our magic circle to close, and we are going to be slip stitching into our first half double crochet that we made, not the chain 2. Remember, it's going to be our first half double crochet. So then we are going to chain 3, and on our for this second row around, we are going to make an increase in each stitch. So go ahead and make 2 double crochets in that same stitch as your chain 3. So you should have 2 double crochets in that first stitch, and we are going to make 2 more double crochets in our next stitch. So all we're going to be doing is increasing for this second row around, so in each stitch around, make 2 double crochets. Okay, so I will see you back when you have that finished, and you should have a total of 22 stitches at the end of the round. Okay, so here I close my round. Remember, not the chain 3 but the first double crochet. And now we are going to chain 3 and make an increase in that first stitch. So make 2 double crochets in that same stitch, and on our next stitch we are just going to make 1 double crochet. The next one is going to be an increase, so 2 double crochets in the same stitch, and then a double crochet on our next stitch. Okay, so that's going to be our pattern. We do an increase, then 1 single double crochet, an increase on the next, and 1 double crochet on the next. So repeat that around, and I will see you back. And I'm gonna close my third round, chain 3, and now we're gonna start on our 4th round. And same thing, you guys, on the first stitch, 2 double crochets, and on the next 2 stitches we are going to be making 1 double crochet. Okay, so that's going to be our repeat. The next stitch is going to be an increase, so 2 double crochets in the same stitch, and our next 2 stitches are going to have 1 double crochet. Okay, so repeat that around, and I will see you back for our 5th round. Alright, so here I'm going to close my 4th round. We slip stitch to that first double crochet, and we chain 3, make an increase in that first stitch, so 2 double crochets, and on our next 3 stitches we are going to make 1 double crochet. So here's my first one, making my second one, and now my third. And that's going to be the repeat of this round. On our next stitch, an increase, and then our next 3 stitches are going to be 1 double crochet in each stitch. And this round is going to be a little different. You're going to continue making the same pattern repeat that I just told you guys, but you're going to leave 8 stitches unworked. So continue making the same pattern until you have 8 stitches left. So you go around and then you're gonna leave the top 8 stitches, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 unworked. So you're going to have 8 stitches open, okay? So continue doing that and I will see you back. And this is how your 5th round should be looking like with those 8 stitches unworked. And now we are going to chain 3 again, but this time we are going to turn our work and we are going to make an increase in that first stitch. So make 2 double crochets, and on our next 4 stitches we are going to make 1 double crochet. Okay, so 1 2 3 and 4. And that is our repeat for round 6. Our next stitch should be an increase, and then on our next 4 stitches after that we are going to make 1 double crochet. So repeat that all the way around and I will see you back for our 7th round. Alright guys, we made it to the 7th round. So let's chain 3, turn our work, make an increase in that first stitch, so 2 double crochets, and on our next 5 stitches we are going to make 1 double crochet. Okay, so that's going to be the repeat for this round. Increase, then 1 double crochet in the next 5 stitches. Right, so I will see you back and I will show you how to make the straps for our baby bib. Okay, so after round 7 you should be on the right side of our bib, and we are going to make 50 chains. So that's going to be our straps. Alright, so make 50 chains and I will see you back when you have 50 chains ready. Okay guys, so once you have your 50 chains, we're going to be doing a slip stitching our way back. So on that second chain, we're going to make a slip stitch. And on our next stitch, a slip stitch. So in every stitch, make a slip stitch, and that's going to make our strap a little bit sturdier. Make sure not to make it too tight or your straps are going to come out curly, so try not to make the slip stitches too tight. So work your way back and I will see you when you reach that very first spot where you started your chain. Alright, so I made it back and here's my strap. And to get to the other side of the bib, we are going to work our way with a single crochet. So we are going to be making a single crochet evenly. So just make a single crochet wherever you can. And we're going to be doing this just to get to the other side of our bib so we can make our final strap. And also make a single crochet in those 8 unworked stitches. Alright, so once we made it to the other side of our bib, we are going to repeat the same process as before. So we are going to chain 50 again, and that's going to be our second strap. So just do the same as before, chain 50 and work your way back with slip stitching in each stitch. Okay, and I will see you back. We're almost finished. So here I made my way back, and I'm just going to slip stitch, and I'm going to cut my yarn. And we made it, you guys. We finished the body of our bib, and now we all we have to do is weave in those ends. And I like to weave my ends on the back of my projects so they're not visible. So just weave them in. I like to go in and out of that same stitch or place, just so it's secure. So I do that a couple of times, then I cut my yarn. Alright, so however you want to weave in your piece, that's totally fine. So do that, and I will see you back when you're doing that. Don't forget the center of our circle, that tail needs to be weaved in as well. And at this point you can leave your bib as is, or if you want, you can go ahead and add some fringe to the bottom part. I accidentally deleted the part where I recorded that showing you, but all I did is start about halfway of my bib and placed a set of fringe in every other stitch. If you want yours fuller, you can do it in every stitch, but I left one stitch in between. So yeah, just grab two strands of yarn that are about 6 inches long and place them on your bib like I'm doing here. So I'm going to give you guys an example. So here I have two strands about 6 inches long, or however long you guys want it to be. So we're just going to grab them and fold them in half. And we are going to place them in the stitch that you want to place yours in. And I like to use my hook to help me get that loop in there. So with the help of my hook, I get that in there and then tie a knot, and that's gonna give me some fringe. Okay, so that's all I did in every other stitch. As you can see here, I started about halfway of my bib and then worked my way around to the other side so that it matched about the same place where I started my first one. And I left one stitched without fringe in between, but like I said, if you guys want yours fuller, you can add them in every stitch on the bottom part. So yeah guys, here's the final look, and you guys can trim the bottom of the bib if you like with your scissors to make the fringe even. Okay, so there you go guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.